In a small village in Morocco, there lived an ambitious young man named Ali. His life was characterized by simplicity and hard work, but he always dreamed of a better life in Europe, specifically in France. After years of saving and planning, Ali finally managed to gather the necessary funds for his journey and decided to embark on his grand adventure. When Ali arrived in France, he felt a mix of excitement and fear. Paris was a huge city full of opportunities, but it was also a strange place where he knew no one. Ali began to face many difficulties, like any new immigrant. Language barrier. Ali was not fluent in French, making communication with others extremely difficult. When he tried to ask for help or even buy basic necessities, he felt frustrated due to his lack of understanding and the inability of others to understand him easily. He faced embarrassing situations when trying to explain himself with limited vocabulary. He found it hard to follow daily conversations. Job search. One of Ali's biggest challenges was finding a job. His qualifications and experiences were not recognized in France, making him feel undervalued. When he visited employment offices, he encountered skeptical and hesitant looks from officials. Often, he was asked to leave without any real assistance. Companies were looking for employees who spoke French fluently and had experience in the French market. Dealing with people. As Ali wandered through neighborhoods looking for work, he faced racist and discriminatory attitudes. Some people looked at him with suspicion and asked him to leave. In some neighborhoods, he heard hurtful phrases like, "Go back to your country," or "Get out of here." He felt rejection and clear discrimination, which affected his mental state and made him feel lonely and isolated. Housing and living conditions. Ali struggled to find suitable housing. The prices in Paris were very high for him, forcing him to live in a small room shared with several other immigrants. The living conditions were harsh, lacking privacy and personal space. The room was poorly ventilated and inadequately heated, making it uncomfortable to live in. Social integration. Ali constantly longed for his home country. He missed his family, friends, and the atmosphere of his village. It was hard for him to make new friends due to the language barrier and cultural differences. When he tried to integrate into French society, he felt unwelcome and that people viewed him as an outsider. Bureaucratic procedures. Ali faced significant complications in trying to organize his legal documents. He had to deal with complex and confusing bureaucratic procedures, which took a long time and strained his psyche. He frequently visited immigration and labor offices, often returning disappointed due to the endless complexities and requirements. Temporary jobs. Initially, Ali had to work in temporary and unstable jobs. He worked in cleaning restaurants, loading goods in stores, and construction sites. These jobs were physically exhausting and mentally draining, but he had no other choice. He worked long hours for little pay and sometimes faced exploitation. Psychological challenges. With all these difficulties, Ali experienced significant psychological pressures. He often felt lonely and depressed, but he knew he had to stay strong and keep fighting to achieve his dream. Gradual improvement. Despite all these challenges, Ali did not give up. Thanks to his determination and persistence, he began improving his French through evening courses and interacting with locals.